Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Arlene. Today we're making Fiesta chicken stew in the crock pot. This recipe, I'm gonna make it in the crock pot, but if you wanna make it in the stovetop, you can. Just throw everything in there, same method. Just cook it for about 20 to 30 minutes in the stovetop. Or if you wanna use the Insta-Pot, you can do that too. Throw it all in there and then put your Insta-Pot from 8 to 10 minutes. But I'm gonna do it in my crock pot because I got a few things to do around the house and I don't have time to be keeping an eye on it. So crock pot it is today. As always, check in the description box. There's a little triangle on the right side. Click on it. The recipe, the breakdown, and the measurements for the recipe show up. Now let me give you the ingredients really quick. First thing we're gonna need is a spaghetti squash. And I bought the smallest one that I could find. I tried looking for my little cubes already cut and cleaned, but I couldn't find them, so I'm gonna do the work myself. I have one jicama that I'm also gonna do the work myself. I have boneless skinless chicken breasts. I have some diced tomatoes without salt. You need a can of diced tomatoes that have 5 carbs or less per serving. I have some red enchilada sauce. I have some cumin and some oregano, the Spanish flavor. Some fresh minced garlic. I have 2 light Laughing Cow cheese. Now it's any flavor you want. I've seen the queso fresco one, but I couldn't find it. I've been looking for 2 days and I couldn't find it, so I'm going to use the creamy Swiss, but this is the light kind. And 1 fresh avocado. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do, I am going to stab my little spaghetti squash a few times, put it in the microwave for about 5 minutes, and then I'm just going to cut it, peel it, and clean it, and I'll be right back. I'm going to do the same thing with my jicama. I'll be right back. All the vegetables are cut up. All I did was my spaghetti squash. I nuked it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. It depends on how big it is. I stabbed it, put it in the microwave on high for about 3 minutes, just enough so I can cut it because it's too hard. And for me, I guess I'm weak. I couldn't cut it. So, and then the jicama, I just, with a vegetable peeler, I just peeled it and then cut it. The peel for the jicama is non-edible, so don't try to, it's not like a potato that you can eat it. And this kind of vegetable, not like a potato that it'll get soft. It stays a little crunchy. It cooks a little, but it stays a little crunchy. So keep that in mind. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna get my 2 boneless skinless chicken breasts in there. And I'm cooking for about 3 or 4, just because it takes so long that if I just cook it for 1 person, that defeats the purpose of me trying to stay ahead of the game. Okay, so I got my chicken breasts in there. I'm gonna get my canned tomatoes and I put them in my food processor and made them into a sauce consistency. You know, I don't like the chunky tomatoes, but if you like it chunky, go ahead and leave it be. We're gonna add the tomatoes. We're gonna add the enchilada sauce. This is just all the Paso enchilada sauce. We're gonna add the garlic. Some cumin and oregano. We're gonna stir the sauce and all the herbs together before I put anything else. And your spaghetti squash is going to turn into mush, but that is going to give it the stew consistency. So good. Now I'm going to add my cubed spaghetti squash and jicama. And I put the jicama into bite size just because I like the way it looks when I do the stew. Okay, I got all my ingredients in. I'm gonna put a lid on it and I'm gonna cook it for about 4 hours in high or 8 hours on low. I'm gonna do it in high because I can't wait 8 hours. Okay, see you in about 4 hours. It's been 4 hours. It's been a long time. I mean, some people run a marathon in 4 hours. Here I am making a meal in 4 hours. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, and at the 2-hour mark, I added 1/4 of a cup of water because it was getting a little too thick for me. So keep an eye on it, and depending how you like it, just add or take away water. Okay, so I'm gonna take the 2 breasts out and I'm gonna chop them. Some people shred them. I'm gonna chop them. Just do whatever it is that you think you need to do. Okay. This is a rough chop because they are so tender, they'll just break apart. This is so good. I've done a rough chop. I'm going to place it back into the pot so it can get reheated again. This is perfect timing. It's not so cold. I think it's in the 40s, but it is so windy that it feels colder. So this is perfect for today. Let's combine everything really good. Wow, that looks beautiful. Let me serve it. See how thick it is? And then I'm gonna grab my avocado and cut it into chunks, place it in there. And my little Laughing Cow cheeses, I'm gonna crumble them, simulating queso fresco, and then I'm gonna drizzle it all over the top. And there you have it, guys. My version of a fiesta chicken stew. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video. Enjoy.